We just studied the Sutram 1446, Adhishing Sthasang Karma, which assigns the Karma Sanya to that Karakam which is the location of the action, denoted by any one of three verbal roots, provided the verbal root is preceded by the prefix Adhi. Let us now take the next Sutram in the Ashtadhyayi order, which also assigns the Karma Sanya to the location of the action. This Sutram applies only in the case of one verbal root. Verbal root is vish, which is visha praveshane from the tudadiganaha, provided that it is preceded by the combination of the prefixes abhi plus ni. So abhi ni vish. If that is the verbal root denoting the action, then the karakam which is the location of the action gets the designation karma and not adhikaranam, which would have been assigned by 1445. Okay, the sutram here is 1447. Abhi ni vishascha. Vritya sutram says abhinityetat sanghat purvasya vishateradharaha karma syat. Abhi ni iti etat sanghat purvasya vishatehe adharaha karma syat. That karakam, participant in the action. Don't forget we are in the adhikara of karake, which runs from 1423 to 1455. So that karakam, which is the location of the action, denoted by the verbal root vish, which is visha praveshane from the tudadiganaha, along with the combination of prefixes abhi plus ni. Both have to be present. So basically it has to be abhi ni vish. Then that karakam is designated as karma. Just as in the case of the prior sutram 1446, here also in 1447, this sutram is the apavada exception to the sutram 1445, adharodhikaranam, which would have assigned the designation adhikaranam to the location of the action. Example here is abhinivishate sanmargam. As a side note here, the sutram 1317 ner vishaha prescribes a atmanepadam affix, so we get the form abhinivishate. Normally vish is a parasmapadi dhatu, we have vishati, but because upasargaha ni is present, by 1317 ner vishaha, which we have studied, a atmanepadam affix is used. Okay, that's just a side note, that's not the main topic right now. The main topic right now is the fact that sanmarga gets the karma sanya and not the adhikarana sanya. Abhinivishate means that he enters into or settles in, and hence it means to take to follow. That's the meaning of abhinivishate sanmargam, is he takes to or follows a good path. Now normally if we say someone enters into something, that something, the location of the action, would get the sanya of adhikaranam. By 1445, that karakam would be adhikaranam. But this special sutram 1447 now assigns the karma sanya to sanmarga, and by 232 karmani dvitiya use a second case affix to get the form sanmargam. Second case affix is used here, ekavachanam, to get the form sanmargam. Now sometimes we do see the adhikarana sanya also being assigned to the karakam, which is the location of the action, denoted by abhinivish. For example, pape abhiniveshaha. Pape abhiniveshaha means entering into sin, entering into bad activities, resorting to sin. So how do we justify the fact that here papa has received the adhikarana sanya in spite of this sutram 1447? Siddhanta Kaumudi says parikrayane sampradanam manyatarasyam iti sutradih manduka platyanyatarasyang rahणम anuvartya vyavasthita vibhasha shrayanat kvachinna, which means that we bring the anuvritti of anyatarasyam down from the sutram 1444, parikrayane sampradanam anyatarasyam. From that sutram 1444, we bring down the anuvritti of anyatarasyam into 1447. Anyatarasyam means in the other case, means optionally. So that's the optionality that we bring down from 1444. But now the question comes that the anuvritti of anyatarasyam does not come into 1445, 1446. Then how can we bring it down into 1447 after skipping 45 and 46? So we have to jump over 45 and 46. That is what is called as manduka platihi. Manduka platihi means mandukaha is a frog. So frogs jump. So you jump like a frog. The anuvritti jumps from 1444 to 1447. without affecting 45 and 46 in between. That's what is called Banduka Pritya. Anyatarasyang Rahणम Anuvartya. But then does that mean there's optionality everywhere? Every time you have Abhinivish, the Karakam which denotes the location gets the Karma Sanya optionally and the Adhikarana Sanya optionally in every case? The answer is no. It's what is called as Vyavasthita Vibhasha, which we have seen previously. Vyavasthita Vibhasha means that the optionality has an order to it, and the order here is that, the structure here is that, it's only in a few cases, such as Pape Viniveshaha, that the Adhikarana Sanya is assigned. In the remaining cases, the Karma Sanya is always assigned to that Karakam, which is the location of the action denoted by Abhinivesh. This is what is meant by Vyavasthita Vibhasha Shrayanat Pachinna, meaning that we make this a Vyavasthita Vibhasha, a structured optionality, to explain few usages such as Pape Viniveshaha, where Papa has the Adhikarana Sanya and not the Karma Sanya.